Jules here for Talk to Me Tuesday on Tuesday, May 8th. I'm coming to you from the project room. You can see a finished top behind me of the zigzags. So those are all done. I just have to find a backing. I seriously doubt I'll have it done in time for Saturday, but we shall see. Project Linus is this Saturday, and I don't have anything done. So the top is done, but I'm not going to kill myself to get it done by Saturday. I've got time to get, more than one done. If I get this top is already done, if I get some backing put together and get another top done, I could do them both for June. So we'll see. Other things I've been doing. So yeah, progress, right? Progress. I told you you'd see progress. This right here, this crazy thing, was the first practice piece I did on the frame. The original plan was to do it for Linus. It's just two solid pieces of fabric. But, and it was fabric nobody at Linus had wanted. But it's crazy with lots of weird starts and stops and different stitches, and the tension was not all there. So I'm just gonna, I trimmed it down. I'm gonna bind it, and I'm gonna put it on my hassock in the living room, because it's seen better days. So I'm just gonna toss this on there for the kitty to sleep on, instead of having fleece, which is what's on there right now, because it's already getting hot. It's already like 90 degrees or so today. But I was going to show you from when I was practicing. Look, I wrote my name. Anyway, so that's it. Other things I've been up to, I'm working on making this space really work for me. I like having the cutting space in the middle of the room, but I want something on wheels, or something more easily moved, so that when I'm working on the frame, when I'm quilting on the frame, I can scoot it out of my way. So, with that idea, there's a ledge under the frame that's intended to have a shelf, but the shelves, because I got this used, the shelves didn't come with it. There was no shelf. And it's pretty similar to the plastic table insert that comes on the frame. So what I did was I went to Home Depot. Actually, I went to Lowe's first on Saturday and was seriously disappointed in what I found. I decided I didn't want pegboard. And I didn't want anything I wanted to paint. And you would need to paint. I wanted something easy to clean, lightweight, that could be stored easily if I ever take the frame down, or moved along with it if I were to sell it. So I bought corrugated plastic sheet that was 3x6. So the spaces for the shelves are 16 inches by 5 feet to make two shelves going along the 10-foot frame. There's sticky foam that it's supposed to stick to. So I know it had a shelf at some point, but I don't know what happened to the shelf. So I bought that corrugated plastic, 3x6, because it's flexible and doesn't break very easily. I was able to fold it to put it in the car, and because I have a little hatchback, and easily bring it home. And then I measured a foot off one end, cut that off to make it 5 feet long, and then I cut two 16-inch strips along that length of 5 feet, and voila, shelves. So I stuck that to the adhesive foam that was built on, or that is already on the frame, and it's great. It's, it's not, I didn't want like melamine or something heavy. because I can put the big heavy bins that have yardage, they fit underneath the shelf. So I just wanted a place to put some of my fabric bins because I'm trying to get rid of the chrome. I really like the 5-tier chrome shelf on wheels. But with this current setup, it was really overpowering me and I was getting claustrophobic in here. So I moved some of the bins over here. Some of the stuff that was being stored over there is now on the shelf. I'm not done rearranging and reorganizing, but I'll insert a picture of what was formerly like a 6 or so foot shelf. It almost went up to the ceiling, so 7 foot. I'll say a 7-foot shelf is now about 3 feet in height, and I just put the remaining, put a couple of shelves in the closet and the remaining poles because they screw together. Put those in the closet, and yeah, so it's a little less overwhelming. Eventually, I would like to, what I would like is to be able to use that for the base of my cutting table so that I could just wheel it around. But unfortunately, it's too tall. So I'm either going to move it into another room of the house and use it for something else, or maybe sell it to somebody and get myself, I'm kind of keeping my eyes out for like a kitchen island or something that's easily movable that I can use for my cutting space, which the tripod is on right now, my cutting table. So what I'm using now is two 2x3 closet made cubby shelves that are 3 feet tall. Oh, not 3, 30 inches tall-ish, 33. Not quite counter height. And then I have a single melamine board, like piece of countertop from Ken's, I think Ken got from scrap at work. Sits on top of those. And it's exactly the size of my cutting mat, 2x3. So, there's space to store stuff in there, but I want something movable. So that's going to change. It's a work in progress, and that's okay. Baby steps. I had to stop messing with this for now. I got the shelves on there. I got the shelf made shorter. And I'm just getting rid of some like bins from when Phoebe cleaned out her closet, things like that. Some empty bins, plastic bins. And what else? I was able to move, like, instead of having it on the floor, I moved, like, my bin that has fabric paint and stuff like that in it onto the shelf. So just smaller bins, and my project boxes that are, like, scrapbook paper size bins. And I keep, like, all of the fabric for a specific project in it. I have those kind of stacked along the side, so, and there's still room to move some of these big bins over here. I just haven't bothered doing it yet. Because I don't have another shelf yet anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And I don't want all of my fabric over here. The stuff that I use the most frequently, which is my color bins, I don't want those under here. I want them in the cutting table. That's my goal. And then I want to move my sewing desk more this way so that I can pull the frame out just a wee bit, because I keep hitting the windowsill with my with my machine when I'm quilting. So yeah, so just continuing on to making this space work for me until I have a better plan, better space. And that's it. I'm not done watching your videos from last week. I look forward to watching them and catching up for this week, and I will see you next week. Bye!